Hi, I'm Kim Ho. In this series, we'll be talking to people who have interesting, inspiring, or intriguing stories to tell. This week, we meet Mark Wiens, a YouTuber whose food and travel adventures have earned him nearly 10 million followers and about 1.5 billion views. The son of missionaries, Mark spent his formative years in several countries, including France and Kenya. It instilled in him a great sense of adventure. About 15 years ago, he started chronicling his food and travel adventures and got really encouraged when they started getting traction. One thing led to another, and today Mark and his wife, who's also his videographer, travel around the world, documenting his love affair with food. Recently, he tried something new. He became the host of an HBO series, Food Affair, produced by filmmaker Eric Koo. This is his story.
I've always been most passionate about food ever since I was a baby. I love the flavor of food, but it's just so much deeper than that because food is special to so many people around the world. It's a major part of, I think, every single culture I've ever been to, no matter where you are in the world. It's something that gives people emotions, makes people emotional. It's something that brings back memories. I think it's just so powerful to be able to enjoy a meal and to be able to connect with people and to share culture through food. I was in Senegal in West Africa, and we were invited to a local home in a rural village, and they made this just incredible meal, everything from scratch, everything that they had grown, a goat stew with the local couscous, serve it on a big tray. The father of the household, whose name was Musa, one of the ways that they really show respect to guests is they'll break off pieces of the goat or the meat and put it on your side of the plate to really show respect and to show their hospitality. It's such an honor to share meals like that and to learn about cultures. My mom is Chinese, and so I grew up eating a lot of Chinese food. Asian food in general was always our favorite cuisine to eat when we were growing up. I was born in Arizona. Then my family moved to France for a year, the Democratic Republic of Congo for 3 or 4 years, and then we moved over to Nairobi, Kenya. We always adapted and needed to be flexible to the local food and to what was available when we were traveling. So that had a huge impact on the development of my love for food, without a doubt. I went back to the US for university, and then after that I especially traveled around Southeast Asia. Eventually ended up back in Thailand, which has been my home base ever since for the last 12 or 13 years. Back when I started blogging at first, a long time ago, back in 2008 or so, 2008, 2009. Today, many people know that you can make a career out of blogging or out of making videos. But back then, it was more an experiment. You kind of did it out of passion. You just had to do what you enjoyed doing. There's always ups and downs. This is something that whenever you're a content creator, you'll always have ups and downs. Some content does well, some content doesn't do well. Across social media, it's a perseverance thing where you just need to keep on going because you know there's going to be dips, there's going to be ups, and so it's really about just maintaining that kind of like gradual progress is what I think. I've chosen to still remain quite small in production-wise, just because I like to really go off the beaten path. So for the production team, it's just me and my wife. And to me, that's what I enjoy so much about it, is just being able to go to do something, to not have the pressure of a big team and production crew, which is good too, but it's just different. Years ago, I was in Singapore, and Eric Koo, his son, had contacted me, and I had met him to go eat some egg noodles. Years later, Eric contacts me, said, we'd love to talk to you about doing a food show. I was definitely a little bit out of my comfort zone and a little bit nervous, but it was also a really amazing learning opportunity. Me being in the show was like a tiny part of the amount of work that went into the entire production. Like, I'm actually kind of a shy person. People think I'm maybe outgoing or good speaking in front of crowds, but actually I'm quite shy personally. But I'm grateful for every person who comes up to me or says hi. And people are so cool, you know, because we share a common interest of enjoying food, loving food. So it's something I'm grateful for.